This was the start of an apocalypse that would sweep the entire world. That was 5 years ago. My name is Alice.
You get to go to work and you do a movie like this. How cool is that?
It is true. It is true.
What the hell?
I know. You know, I don't normally, jealousy is not something that I'm very into, but I do understand when people get jealous of me because, man, my job is so wild and it's just sick, man, for me to be able to go every day, get up on wires. Like, people pay to go to amusement parks to do the stuff I do in these movies.
When I got the call, I was like, really? I would pay to be in this movie. What are you talking about? She's a superhero. She's a superhero. She's a great person. She's a leader. She's a professional. And her and her husband have created this monster of a franchise that is just like, wow.
All the actors, are having a great time doing it. We feel very blessed. Even if we get punched in the head with this whole 3D thing where you get see all the dimensions, so you gotta get right in there and getting kicked in the head and all that stuff. We were like, yeah, that was awesome. Cool.
Paul and Milla bring so much in their collaboration to Resident Evil. I think she's an incredible Alice, and I think that with Paul, who's written them, he really knows what the gamers want. He's a gamer himself. So for him to come back and direct this, and to put it in 3D, it really reinvigorates the franchise, and he thinks this is the best of all the Resident Evils, and that doesn't happen very often.
The zombies get creepier. They seem to get smarter. Was there any one particular that was a favorite of yours in this, I guess, this go-around?
Definitely the Executioner I loved because, he's a real tough guy. Because, if I can't take him down alone and Allie can't take him down alone, we need the two of us to do it, he's bad.
Talk about shooting that scene with the Axeman. That was sick.
It was 3 days. It was a day of rehearsal, 2 days of rehearsal. And it was just, it was pouring rain. The rain's pelting in your eyes. You can't see anything, but you got to keep your eyes open and look cool while you're doing it. And it was a challenge, but I was really excited with the way it turned out and happy that I got to do one cool sequence,
Yeah, and how many times do you have to do that slide before you got it right?
15 times,
yeah.
And I was on a skateboard, so they would pull me back and I'd be down. I'd have to drop onto the skateboard and zoom off and fly 25, 30 feet down there. I mean, if I went off on one side, the legs were getting cut up, but you gotta go for it.
I think the octopus mouth zombie was like one of my favorites, where it was just crazy. I don't even know how he came up with that. It was just so scary. And they are ever evolving. Who knows what's gonna happen next?
We all have a serious enthusiasm for this world, and 8 years later, it's like really a part of our lives, So every time we're like, how can we make it better? Ooh, how can we bring this person back? Or like, what if this situation happened? No, what if I went and
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
Boys, is that any way to treat a lady?